Hi, I'm Darrin Cook at Big Stick Combat. Today I want to talk about carrying a knife for self-defense. When I lived in California, this was a knife that I carried. I carried it here at the hip. It has a clip. In order to use it, you would have to grab the knife, flick it open, and readjust the grip. A problem with this, or even if you used the quick folder, the problem with that is that under stress, the gun starts to come out, the knife comes out, three guys get out of the car. Your fine motor skills, ability to do something like open a knife, that goes out the window. Your gross motor movements, power, suddenly surges in that adrenaline rush. So I think number one, if you're serious about self-defense with a knife, you're going to use a fixed blade. A fixed blade, there's no fine motor movements that you need to do. It's ready right now. Of course, the fixed blade is also stronger. There's no hinge. There's nothing to open, nothing to collapse and fold in on your hand. So the other thing is that people also want to carry a knife in the concealed. Again, if the punches are raining in, the knife is coming in, the last thing you want to do is have to start reaching under your clothing or into your pocket to get something out. So you want, and this is legal in most states, where you have a knife that's open, as long as it's not concealed, generally it's legal. So not only is it legal, but I can get to it. Which leads us to a third thing for these knives. I want to carry a knife that is accessible to either hand. So if it has a curve where I can't really grab it with the left hand, or the other thing I want to avoid is anything with a loophole where I have to thread a finger through. Again, I'm thinking sucker punch, and I want to be able in an instant to be able to draw that knife. Don't have to put anything in the finger like a ceramic grip. I also want a knife that I can access with both hands. So again, on the San Quentin prison rush pivot, and I have this knife here. This, by the way, is a Black Hawk Micro XSF. It's a nice blade. But I hope you think of those three things. You get a fixed blade knife, a knife that's worn on the high line, a knife that's carried in the open as opposed to under layers of clothing, also a knife that is accessible and can be used with either your left or your right hand. Thanks.